Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the effects of THC and CBD on exercise. The first subject that I would like to discuss is what happens when you consume THC or CBD. One of the main active ingredients are cannabinoids, which includes THC. THC is responsible for the psychoactive effects and is the most studied. Peak blood concentrations of cannabinoids occur in 3 to 8 minutes after you inhale, 60 to 90 minutes after you eat a weed or oil containing edible, with neural effects beginning after 20 minutes and maximizing within 2 to 4 hours. Cannabinoid receptors on neurons and peripheral cells. Receptors which are normally engaged by natural endogenous substances called endocannabinoids that your body already makes, but that also can be bound by substances from exogenous outside sources. THC binds cannabinoid receptor 1, mainly localized in the brain, while cannabinol binds CB2, which exists mainly on immune cells. CBD binds neither receptor, but still affects numerous metabolic processes, including appetite, pain sensation, immune function, stress reactivity, hormonal secretions, and muscle and fat tissue signaling. The picture above gives you an example of the two types of receptors within your body. THC binds to the CB1 receptors, which are the light blue dots you see within the human body map on your right. CB1 receptors are primarily found in the brain and central nervous system, and to a lesser extent in other tissues. In the dark blue receptors, which are the CB2, in which the cannabinol binds to, CB2 receptors are mostly in the peripheral organs, especially cells associated with the immune system. Both receptors serve distinct functions in human health and well-being. How does THC affect exercise or physical activity? The effects of marijuana differ depending on the strain. Each type contains varying amounts of cannabinoids. An endurance athlete may benefit from pain numbing and bronchodilatory effects of marijuana to get through a tough training session, and a UFC fighter who uses THC in moderate doses could experience pain-killing creativity and focus. The human body stores THC in fat. A study put out by Drug and Alcohol Dependence has shown that this storage process can give exercisers an extra boost, even up to 28 days after consumption. As the body begins to burn off fat, small amounts of THC are released back into the bloodstream, producing an effect similar to consuming a small amount of cannabis. A 2003 study found that exercise activates the endocannabinoid system in the same way that cannabis does. The endocannabinoid system is a group of lipids in the cell receptors that cannabinoids like THC and CBD bind to inside the body. It's responsible for easing pain, controlling appetite, and influences mood and memory. In the study, researchers found that human-produced cannabinoids increase as you exercise, causing you to feel a little high. This high is similar to what people would feel like would be the runner's high. How does THC or CBD affect muscle growth? Long-term use of marijuana downregulates the expression and responsiveness of the CB1 receptor in a manner similar to frequent blood sugar swings, leading to insulin resistance. Many could say that THC may impair muscle building by interrupting the mTOR signaling pathway, which is important for protein synthesis. The non-psychoactive component of marijuana, CBD, has shown to regulate mTOR in a different way than THC does. And CBD has been repeatedly shown to induce several health-promoting effects. CBD could possibly counteract the detrimental effects of THC on muscle building. This would mean that the different components of marijuana could be helpful or harmful for muscle synthesis, and the consumption of THC strains would need to be accompanied by absorbable CBD oil to counteract any loss in muscle gain potential. The study above shows you what could happen potentially with the prolonged use of THC. THC could have a detrimental effect on the growth hormone within the human body. This study above shows the effects of marijuana smoking within maximal exercise performance. With the rise in the legalization of marijuana, there's still a lot of research that needs to be done.